So I'm with Stuart Meaker, who is on Lashings' debut at Burridge, and just as we were setting up for this interview, the ice cream truck just behind us has got absolutely boshed by a massive six from Rakesh. So I can promise you that if another one tunes our way,
give me a heads up.
We'll be quick to give you a heads up. How does it feel to be on Lashings' debut, Stuart?
Yeah, nervous. I haven't actually bowled in, I think, since last summer, so my first outing of the year. Got to get myself nice and loose, but yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Ready to get the new ball in your hands?
Absolutely not. I was looking at Embers. I was thinking, it's T20. You obviously want to give it to spinner first up, and then maybe give it another 3 or 4 overs. I can come in middle overs once the field is nice and spread, and then I'll be great.
And I imagine you heard plenty about Lashings from other players during your playing days as well. What are the first things that comes to mind when you hear the word Lashings?
Yeah, I mean, you've got some unbelievable players. You've got access to ex-international legends that you wouldn't normally get to see. Obviously, at some of the other grounds, guys coming through the doors, some of the biggest names in cricket. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here as part of it, but I think that's for me. When I've always obviously kept an eye on Lashings over the years, and it's been great to hear some of the names that have been involved over the course of it.
And what's it like as well today, sharing a dressing room with players? A lot of people talk about the generations sort of crisscrossing. You have Sir Gordon Greenwich and John Embury, and you have Ed Moore, who was playing for South Africa in a test match a few months ago.
Yeah, I mean, I was sat at a table with John Embury there, and obviously I'm 35, Embers is something up near around the 70s, I think, at the moment, so God knows how old I was. I was a twinkle in his eye when he made his debut, so it's nice that we can get that blend and get some youth coming through, as well as some of the old names as well. Chris Lewis, who's obviously playing today, he was involved at Surrey when I was making my debut, so it's nice to get that sort of get that sort of like vibe back with some of the players I used to sort of look up to a little bit as well. So yeah, it's been good.
And what's it like as well reconnecting with club cricket, because every international cricketer started in club cricket once upon a time, and that experience too?
Yeah, I mean, it's an integral part of the English game. I was very fortunate to be given a chance of playing club cricket when I was about 15. It was a massive part of my development as a young lad coming through the Surrey system, and you score runs and you take wickets at any level at that age, and coming through club cricket, you're going to go on and have a decent career. So it's nice to be back basically where the roots are.
And just finally, you were known as someone that could bowl some rockets in your day. What would be some advice to young fast bowlers coming through the ranks?
Work hard obviously is a cliche, but you do have to as a fast bowler, but you have to enjoy it. You have to obviously, there's going to be some tough days, and you've got to find ways of making sure that you remind yourself that this is just a game. We do it, and we're very fortunate to play it. Not everything's always going to go your way as a fast bowler, but when it does, it's one of the best feelings in the world. So remember that.
Brilliant, thanks Stuart. Go well on debut.